Hello and welcome everybody back to the Dumbass class with me, Dyslexic Gamer, as we carry on our tabletop RPG of Warhammer Fantasy, Mordheim's City of the Damned. Last time, our group of adventurers had gone into a dark, miserable, dank, spider-infested cave, and they found it quite easy, actually. I don't think anyone was wounded at all. A lot of fortune may have been used, but no wounds. For their effort, they got a chest. They didn't open the chest. Probably should have opened the chest. But that's past now. They took the chest back to the entrance of the cave and resisted the urge to open it. And they headed deeper into the cave. Now, after exploring the cave, they found that there were very few spiders around. The resident finger wiggler, Lyciara, had cast some magical lights that had carried on exploring the cave. They didn't see any more spiders. Then they went through a tunnel of web. They still didn't see any spiders, but they heard movement. And one of the party heard something much larger move when Miss Wilhelma, stoically and bravely stepping forwards into the opening out of the spiderweb tunnel, she looked about and saw piles of corpses, dead horses, just the husks. The skin is like leather, tightly wrapped around the bone. And then she saw something that, well, she's now stood in fear, unable to speak, move, or do anything, basically. And that's where we're going to carry on the game. So I believe it is Miss Gabrielle's turn.
I'm just going to do the half moves so that Ezra can still move through me next turn, and that's it.
Okay. Our resident finger wiggler.
I'm gonna do a full move because as far as I know, nothing is wrong as of yet.
I mean, can't you see Thingy frozen?
Yeah, but she's just standing still and a little pale. I'm going over to check on her. Helma, is everything okay? What's wrong?
Can I even speak in this state?
Nope.
Okay.
You're
And
completely locked up.
from here, I don't think I can see the spider, can I?
No, there's too much of a cliff. Like you're having to look through quite a sizable chunk of the actual map.
Yeah. So that's all I can do.
Little spiders, ickle bickle spiders. Let's get your... Yes. So, the first one. He fails. He's now visible. Where's my ninja? There he is. The ninja face. We shall put that on him. The next one. He fails. So... Oh, there are going to be a lot of fails. I have a feeling that's how my luck is going to go this session. That did skip one, yes. It's because there's a lot on 36. This is going to cause me some issues. Okay, so one of them succeeded. The other one failed. Ninja face, there you are. Now, the 35 and 33 both succeed. 35 and 33. We're on to the 32s. Okay, only one of them. Ooh, why did I do that? Idiot. So now the 31s. I should have done this beforehand, but oh well. So the first one fails. So come out here. And the second one succeeds, so you can stay exactly where you are. So, Mr. Billy Bob, it is your turn.
Some combat music.
I think Billy Bob can see the one just ahead of Thingy.
So you do still need to do a perception test to see them, because they haven't moved. They've just tried to hide where they are. But there's nothing. If you get 1 degree of success, you spot all the ones with the ninja face. If you want to try and spot the other ones, you obviously need to beat their concealment. So you see all the ones that are in your line of sight. So from where you are, I'll let you cut the corner a little bit, so you can see anything that is over here. I'll be generous. I'll move him over there. Plus, you can see with 3 degrees of success, you don't beat his. You do beat his. Oh dear, how am I gonna remember which ones are which? You beat his, you beat his, you beat his, you beat his. Okay, so actually your 3 degrees actually spots everything except from one, so that's fine. I'll give them all ninja faces. Ninja face. Everyone gets a ninja face.
Yes.
Hang on. Are you guys part of it? Because he would have seen you. Yes, you are. Well, actually, you can be the one that he doesn't see. Because that kind of makes sense. Where are you? Did I not... Ah. Although, how would he see that one? He wouldn't. So, let's put you over by the poo. Because that makes sense for some reason. Ah, there you are. You are another one. So we'll put him over by the horse. Like so. Billy Bob, you see a hell of a lot of spiders.
Can I point them out to people, or...?
You can point the ones that you can see out. So everyone, I'll go from Lysiara, can basically see those ones.
I think the rest get revealed as you go into the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so that we're not having to roll every turn.
That's my turn then. Half move, perception.
So, something is going to make a willpower test. Okay, cool.
Spider rolls fear. Spider fails.
So I'm gonna give the light there has kind of startled it, and it doesn't quite understand what that thing is. So you've been given a grace moment. Mr. Azurath.
Run to there.
Sure. Miss Wilhelma, would you please give me a willpower test?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As you see the giant spider move forwards, its fangs and small pincer-like claws, mandibles maybe, begin to move, you're stuck in fear, but then you see it stop. It pulls backwards slightly as you see the sphere of light go over your shoulder, and you have a moment. Let me just check.
It's gone. Beats past fear, it's just gone.
No, I'm just seeing if it happens at the end or the start of your turn. It doesn't say what the test does, so I will let you have it at the start. So you have your full actions.
Okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna, with my full breath, yell, "Spider!" That's all I'm gonna do.
What about the ones that Billy Bob pointed out?
We've kind of been dealing with spiders for a while now. Haven't you noticed?
Fair enough. Miss Gabrielle.
Yeah, I'm just trying to not be in the way for when Azareth has to move. So I guess I move there? Can I move there?
If your let me get this right. If your
Yeah.
left-hand square ends there, then yes. But if that's your right-hand square, then no.
I'm drawing from where the square would fall.
No, you wouldn't, because that would essentially mean you were like that. So you could go like
Yeah.
that. That's fine. I'd allow that.
Okay, I get what you mean.
Do you want me to move you back?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get my characters to stop going, yeah, you've moved here, when I do the space thing. So I've just got measure. Guess I'm just gonna have to run to there.
Sure. Miss Lysiara, actually, I should put on the combat music, because technically combat has now started. Oh, not the Raven. Be quiet, Raven. I don't want you. We can turn off the cave. So yes, Miss Lysiara.
I'm a little thrown on because Billy Bob just showed us spiders and then Wilhelm screamed spider. I don't think it clicked yet that there is a big spider, so I'm just gonna protect myself and Wilhelm. And I'll try to kill these three that Billy Bob pointed out.
Sure. Come on, triples.
No triples, but good God.
Consecutive.
Damn you, Zeech.
1, 2, and 3.
Okay, so
You've done that. If you actually count it, 1, 2, and 3, and then 4, 5, and 6 on the casting test.
Yep.
You rolled 1 to 6.
that is quite amusing. Which way did you want to go? Do you want to ping the first one, and I'll go round? Oh,
Right,
cool.
so.
Miss Wilhelma, you see these two bolts of fire shoot out and strike these little spiders that are hiding by stalactites on the ceiling and inside other webs. The webs go up in flames, but you see one spider get struck, but it does not fall. Miss
Down,
Lysiara,
Wilhelm.
you get the feeling that, well, yeah, I'll let you could see it.
Yeah. Calm down, Wilhelm. These are just baby spiders. What's the fuss all about? Do I see the big spider now?
No.
Okay.
So, itty bitty tiny spiders.
for shooting past people, do I?
Nope. Sorry. That was my fault. I need to do 1 spider attack. That's what I forgot. He missed. Wilhelmer, the one that charged you, missed. You can shoot. You don't have to worry about shooting through your allies. It's only if someone's in combat that you get negatives. Sure, you can fire at that spider there. There is a -10 for all spiders, small spiders, because they're small.
Yeah. And then +10 for half aim.
Sure.
Oh, never mind.
Your arrow pings off of the stalactite, and it scampers behind to hide itself even more. It is going to... it's going to do a half... You... No, okay, fair enough. So you couldn't manage to do that. Fine. How in the hell am I going to move you? I forgot about this.
This sounds like a disappointing boss then. Okay, you can't do that.
He scampers down into the corner. Mr. Azurf, you're up.
I'm just currently being amused by my equivalent to the expanded, like, chaos manifestation tree. It actually has bonuses.
Yours would be prayers, so they're different.
I know in the Tome of Salvation, if I roll doubles, one of the variant rules for it is marks.
I run today.
Is that your maximum move?
That is my run, so yes.
Oh.
I can't move there, right? Okay, so I'll move to here.
You know, you should at least pay me dinner before you get on top of me.
Cool.
Ooh.
Miss Wilhelmer. There is a spider trying to nom you.
It's really hard to get marks, but if by some weird miracle I got 2 1s, I could roll willpower or get a mark, and some of them are good. Some of them are really bad.
Miss Wilhelmer, are you there?
Internet. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, it's my... Sorry. The weather is really not internet friendly.
There is an itty bitty spider nomming on you.
-10 if I remember correctly.
Yep, that is correct.
I stabbed the itty bitty spider.
You stabbed Lucas? You evil, evil man.
Remember, he has -10 to dodge because rapier.
I need to bring you up. The itty bitty little spiders don't dodge. So please roll me some damage.
I feel like that was inspired by me, the guilt trip.
So you stab this spider. You stab it through its small abdomen. Sorry, through its small abdomen. You pierce straight through it with your rapier, and you hear a ting as you hit the ground. You release, thinking you're going to just slide the spider off like you've done with so many before. But it digs its many legs into the ground, and your rapier comes away, and it still stays there, snarling at you with its itty bitty mandibles. Lucas is not happy.
Fine, be like that.
Lucas will remember this.
Didn't Lucas get hit with a fireball?
They're all called Lucas.
I don't mean that, Lucas.
No. Hang on. Oh yes, no, you are right. He charged from there. It wasn't that one. Yes. So actually, Lucas dies. You do slip off a dead spider off of your sword, and just.
Okay, then swap to bow. Actually, no, I already had my bow ready because, yeah, I had bow ready because we were going to new spider's territory. So I aim and I shoot.
Sure. -10.
+10 because I aim. Just pings through.
Again, you see the little Lucas just pull its legs in a little bit further. Miss Lysiara.
I'm clogging the passageway, so I'm gonna do something that might be dumb, but so far I've been, just murdering little spiders. I'm gonna move here.
Marvellous.
Do I see everybody in the room?
Do you turn all the way round and look?
I'd be turning, I wouldn't be looking there.
To be honest with you, that's with the facing of the tokens. Because, yeah, fuck it. Willpower test, please. As you see this ginormous, hideous spider in the corner, like pulling its mandibles together, stroking its many eyes, and you're just like, another spider.
I'm like, oh, that spider. I'm going to slap.
Spider.
I'm gonna slap one helm in the shoulder and say, "I've seen bigger ones in the forest."
Shut up.
And I'm gonna cast something because I know why she was scared, but I wasn't. Okay. I can channel because I have moved. Can I? I'm holding a dagger in my hand. Can I cut myself and use an ingredient? Because I forgot to actually add a vial of a mixture of oil and blood. I do have oil and I do have blood in my veins, but can I
Does
use
it
that?
specifically say it needs to be mixed?
Yes.
Then no.
Vial mixture made of blood and oil. Okay, then never mind. Oh, god damn it.
If you take 1 HP damage and you do it as a half action, you cut your hand, you grab the
Yeah,
oil
I can do.
and
I
mix
can
it.
do that. I can do that. I cannot do that now. Then I'll just try without the ingredient. I'm gonna fake that.
No, we're all gonna die.
Damn it, game. No, we're not.
God damn,
I'll
round my
just-
triples.
I'll just smile, and for some reason, I'm glowing, and it's soothing to all of you.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's not ready yet. It's 2 full actions.
Oh yes, I've missed that. Yeah, two full actions. And you spent a half action moving.
Yeah, so I'm still 1.5 action away.
Okay. Spider's turn. Spitter's turn. I think that's... No, that like they've been discovered. They're not... They're animalistic. Something has come into their den and killed their comrades. They're going to defend their home like the good little spiders that they are. So, actually, well, does it matter which one I move when? They're all acting at the same time.
If my crown of fire is still active, they have to make a willpower test to hit me in melee.
Okay. When did you cast that? I believe you casted that down.
I don't
When
remember.
you were
I
doing
casted
the
it.
second part.
I casted it around here, I believe.
I thought it went out because otherwise it'd lit the thing on fire.
Because you had
True,
moved.
true. Yeah, true. Let me check.
Because you had
No,
moved
no.
the chest as well, which took a long time. You know.
Yeah, it's no longer active. No, mind them. Just hit me.
I'll
Ooh,
actually
boy.
do the spider's attack as they happen. So,
Okay.
I believe there's only one spider attacking you, Lyciara. The other one moved there. Oh, but it hit you in the head.
Ouch.
Yeah, because you don't have armor.
Not currently activated. No.
Do you have a dodge, or do you have a weapon to parry?
I have a dagger. I can try to parry the dagger. I did it!
As the spider charges at you and jumps, you just slap it away with your feeble dagger. It falls. Lucas is crying. Where are some of these spiders? I swear, even I'm losing track of them all. Or did they not get taken off? Oh, it's because it's behind. Oh, it's behind Mama. Ah.
It got squished.
No, so the spiders are on the ceiling, and
I was
the
joking.
big mother is on the floor. Where's him? Oh, up there. Aha. So I have to use my other screen to try and find them because the other screen zoomed out a bit more. Aha. So another spider charges Miss Lyciara. And it misses. Mr. Billy Bob, you are up.
It's minus
Right,
30
yeah,
to
then.
shoot the spiders that are in melee combat.
So out of all the spiders, that one is not in melee.
I might just move forward one and reload.
Okay. Mama spider. It's kind of crowded over there. Mama spider is going to try and conceal again. Try and hide yourself. You got exactly the same roll? You useless mother. Right. It's going to half
Mama
move.
spider huge.
It's going to half move down to here. It's actually got the highest chance to conceal as well. Mr. Azura.
I'm just like, it's because it's Mama spiders trying to hide like baby spiders, but it's huge. Just stood in what, the eggs.
Shit. No, that's just big piles of poo.
I just thought it was eggs because of how it looked.
There are eggs in there. Just no one's taken the time to properly look and go, oh, what is that? Maybe for after the battle. Mr. Azurf, you are up.
I head on to there.
Sure. Miss Wilhelma.
Can I attack this one?
Yep.
And that's what I'm gonna do. No.
Unfortunately, it just sneaks to the side like a sneaky little sneaker, and your rapier just dings off of the ground. Miss Gabrielle.
Well, I think it'll be fast for me to swap to my axe and just move to there.
Sure. Miss Lysiara.
Spend the entire turn concentrating on the spell.
Cool. So, Spider attacks Lysiara.
You give me so many channeling rolls.
It's better than the Conflagration of Doom. Because Conflagration of Doom actually requires 2.5 action. No, actually, no.
You do have your parry.
I do have my parry. One sec. Ha! Go away, Lucas.
Lucas is sad. The spider that's right next to Azurath is going to, well, basically engage in combat.
Hey, come at me. Bye.
It bites onto your leg. Do you parry, dodge, or just let it do what it does?
I'll parry this one.
Sure.
I fail!
Does it find something squishy?
It breaks its teeth on him.
I think it actually healed Azura.
Unfortunately, natural weapons cannot be broken, but as the spider bites down, like you just missing your blade, it bites down, and you look down, and it's biting the leather on your legs.
It is stuck in the chainmail. Again.
It squirms and wheezes about, but it does nothing. It
This
does
is
nothing.
This is already the second spider that gets stuck in these. And they learn.
That spider remains hidden. The other one at Miss Lysiara. It misses. Sadly. Poor little Lucas, number 776. The mother spider was very unoriginal. She was just like, there are so many of you little fucks. You're all Lucas.
Except for Fred. But Fred was thrown out.
Fred died early on.
Oh yeah, we murdered Fred.
No, yep, no. And another one on Miss Lysiara. And it misses again. Mr. Billy Bob.
Ooh, penalty shots.
Can I run past everyone, maybe?
You can't run through combat, and everyone has been engaged in combat.
I think I'll just not do anything and then just roll perception again. Or have we found all the spiders?
You don't know.
You don't know, technically. I'm just seeing if... No, because if they didn't have their backs against the wall, or essentially these two, I would have probably said if there was a tile clear, because you're smaller, you could squeeze through, but there's nowhere clear. You can do a perception.
I'll just wait till there's an option I can look the most heroic.
You can't see anything at the moment. You see many spiders. You can see some above the big pile of bones, and you can see all the ones around your comrades. You can even hear a couple round what you think might be a corner. You also hear something much larger scuttling about. Have you seen that thing where the spider tries to dig itself in the sand? And it's like dig, 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 cover, cover, cover.
Oh, like trapdoor spiders.
Like the camels. I think it's a camel spider. You hear that scuttling around and stuff moving in the other room. It sounds quite wet, whatever it is. So, Mr. Big Spider has failed to conceal itself in the poo. So... hang on, I need to work this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it is going to go 1 back, so that was 7. No, because I moved on a corner, so that was 8.
Ah,
9,
shit.
10. And it is going to sit there. So yes, can Mr. Azurif, Miss Gabrielle, and Mr. Billy Bob please give me will powers?
I'll fortune this. Yes!
Aye, there you are. I was looking for you.
Sheesh. Apparently my spell wasn't needed.
Except for Billy Bob, who is going to have to reroll.
Thank you, Billy.
Billy Bob, as
I'm
this
not a brave man.
huge creature scuttles into your line of sight, the blood freezes. You are unable to move or say anything. Your eyes are bulging in fear, as you are frightened. Mr. Azurif, you're not, and it's your turn.
I like how I put my axe away and Actually, I put my bow away, I have to get my axe out, and then immediately I need to get my bow back out.
Do the spiders get attacks of opportunity on me if I charge the big one?
Yes.
Aye, fuck it. I charge the big one.
Okay. He misses. Lucas misses. The other one's engaged with Miss Wilhelma and Miss Lysiara, so... you charged a big spider. As you swing in with your blade, you see something you weren't quite prepared for. Its 4th and 5th giant legs come in and try to punt your blade away, but you seem to be too quick or too nimble.
That's 7 damage.
You cut into one of its legs. You feel it. There's something there resisting you, but you cut deep, and you feel. Well, you see the spider reach back with its ginormous limb, but you see some of the chitinous plate or whatever the hell this thing covers itself in has definitely been cleaved off, and something is oozing out of its larger leg. Miss Wilhelma.
Yep. I'm gonna charge the big fuck.
What about poor Luciara?
There is one
I'll be
spider
fine.
that is engaged with you. Oh, hang on. Oh wait, no, sorry. Did you attack this spider last turn and you missed?
Yeah,
Yep.
I missed
So
that one.
it would get an attack of opportunity, but
I'm fine with that.
okay.
Really.
So it does a standard attack. It misses.
Charge was +10, right?
Yep.
Do we get any bonuses to hit because it's a giant fucking
Yep,
spider?
I do apologise. There is a +10 for attacking the large spider.
I'm gonna fortune that because that's pathetic. I assume we're getting fortune between
No.
sessions, right? No?
We
Only
don't.
when you rest.
Then
Every
I
day
cannot
we get
fortune
one.
that.
Yeah, every day we get one fortune back in game, unlike where it's like one fate every time we start a new session.
Technically, you can cheat the system and be like, do half the cave, go out, rest for a few days, and then come back in. But none of you did that.
Yeah, it was like we could have just rested for the next day, but none of us did because, yeah, let's get the cave over with. And then giant spider.
I mean, technically, the cave was easy.
Is that a miss, Miss Wilhelmer?
Yeah, that's a miss because
Actually,
I can't fortune that.
2-on-1. Did you add +10 for that?
Yeah, I added +10 because it's a big target and +10 because of my rapier.
What? +10 because you rapier?
Sorry, not rapier, the charge.
Yeah, also +10 because 2-on-1.
Oh, gang up bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you hit,
Then I hit.
with 1 degree. Well, you hit flat essentially.
Of course, where it hits is got to be determined.
Unfortunate. I think it's one of the legs.
It's different in this one. You roll separate.
It's a separate D100.
It's still let you roll to figure out where you hit, but it's separate D100 and we don't have the table. I can try and
It's
find it.
the body.
Okay.
So roll me damage, please.
Actually, I just checked. It's not a separate D100. It's just really awkward in how it shows us on the rolls. So it's
My
legs.
damage's been kind of shit.
It's a left leg.
Because it's a creature and it has multiple legs, it's on a different chart. There's a 2-hit chart on creatures, which is basically, they do it for horses, which is kind of odd, but so yes, you strike it in one of its legs, and again, much like Azurif, you feel a resistance there, but as you bring your rapier away, you see that there's a small needle, well, more than a needle, a thumb-sized hole. You didn't penetrate deep, but you did cause damage.
Yeah, because unlike Salt Spire, I actually know how to use a rapier.
Dude,
It's not a
Okay.
slashing weapon, Salt Spire. This is not how you rapier.
I mean, it can be used as a slashing weapon. Rapiers are actually really good at that.
yeah.
Rapiers are specifically a stabbing weapon, though.
They've got a blade so they can
Really?
slash. It's an e-stock that's only stabbing, which is a rapier that's only a tip.
Am I thinking of the modern rapiers? Well,
You're thinking of the modern
modern-ish.
foil. Anyway, I guess I take a step back, kinda, because I can go back and then charge the spider attacking the Sierra.
Sure.
You could also take the one to the right, because, well, I mean,
You're a mage. I can't let you get hurt. Plus, you
Okay.
can't actually cast a spell next turn because you're just finishing a cast on it.
True.
So, incoming with the axe. So, +10 because charge, -10 because small, +10 because 2-1-1. Oh no, wait. This is the other spiders, so Lyciara can't help.
Yeah.
So, just flat. Yeah, bye, miss.
also, since I'm concentrating, I don't know if I am actually counting as in combat with that one.
Well, they are in combat with you, and you have been parrying, so you are in
True.
combat.
My spell goes off, so I'm gonna take half action, channel, and ready for my next spell, and that's unfortunately all I can do.
So Billy Bob now gets a +20.
Yep. Everybody around me gets a +20 for fear and terror tests.
Okay.
All allies, not the spiders.
No, yeah, that's what I meant. I'm
It's a very careful
positively-
wording.
I'm positively glowing now.
It's magic. Wording is everything.
It really is. You can violate an agreement by twisting the wording so that you only violate the spirit of the agreement. Like, I won't stab you in the back, stabs them in the front.
Mr. Azurth, a spider attacks you.
And be right back.
And it misses, but you no longer have 2-on-1 against the mama spider.
I'm gonna have to be right back. My cat just threw up.
Okay. That's nasty. So that spider did that, that spider did that. This spider
It's cats.
is going to attack Lysiara. I'll do the attack. And we'll do the parry later. So that's 1 against Miss Lysiara. The other spider. He's going to scuttle his ass across the roof and drop down against you, Miss Wilhelma.
So.
But he misses.
Ah, okay.
I'm back.
The other spider is going to... yeah, that's not in Azurith's area. So that's another one on you, Miss Wilhelma.
Alrighty.
You gotta love 5 movement.
And then the other one, which is attacking Miss... Miss Gabrielle did attack it. So it'll turn its attention to Miss Gabrielle. And it hits. Miss Gabrielle, would you like to parry?
Okie dokie. Just gotta find the parry button. There we go.
As Lucas leaps up with his mandibles twitching for food and nutrients, you slap him away with your axe. So I'm going to do the attack, the damage against Miss Lysiara, and then when she comes back, she can parry or not. So it does 7 damage. Holy shit, that's the highest I've rolled for them.
That's really dangerous against us. Especially against the mage who hasn't cast mage armor yet.
It has a -3 to all of its attacks, so yeah, that would have been far more devastating if Mother Spiderhead did it. Mr. Billy Bob, you can make me a willpower check with a +20.
Oh, sorry, was that +20?
Yes.
Yes.
And seeing your allies charge in against the giant spider and the light emanating from Miss Lysiara, you steel your heart and you have your full action. But firstly, Miss Lysiara, would you like to parry?
I would indeed.
As you swipe
wait,
Lucas
Lucas.
away. A
Look at the
tear
damage it would have
begins
done to
fall.
you.
In 7 damage, I would have taken 4 damage.
Mr. Billy Bob, you're up. You have your full action.
I did reload last time I moved, didn't I, without shooting?
Yes.
Aha. So -10 because it's in combat, +10 because
Minus
the Heart
20.
of Fame. Oh, -20.
Minus 20, but you get
Plus
a plus
20,
10
'cause
because
half
it's
aim
large.
and-
So that would be a flat
Okay, so
roll.
it just balances out again.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You hit, you cannot dodge a...
which right arm?
He has well, I may have to roll. You can't dodge ranged attacks in this game, so roll your damage, please.
Ah, can't you?
Nope.
No. It's why ranged in this is ridiculously lethal, but the range on it is so low that somebody will get hit maybe twice before you get to them. Or before they get to you, rather.
It's also why usually you have to
Oh, and
aim, fire, then you have to reload, which counts as a half action, and then you have to aim again before you can fire, or just fire without aim.
Billy Bob, you line up your shot, feeling the light and the heat and the remaining courage that you had to break from the spider's fear. You fire a shot and you strike close to where Azurath hit, and you see the spider's long arm just reach back as you see your arrow dug into its carapace, into one of the joints. It seems hurt, but it also seems very angry.
Oh, yeah, and Duke, keep a note of how many arrows you fire, because after this we go roll d2s to recover them.
I think I fired 4. Started off with 8, so.
Yeah. Because at the end, you roll with a 50% chance of recovering it, so it's just d2. I think it was on a 2, we get the arrow back.
I'm
Well,
just looking up a rule, just to make sure I don't screw you guys over. I am not. Okay. Okay. So the spider chooses to do a lightning attack, and it is going to, let me just make sure, no, it's a swift attack, not a lightning attack.
That's good. It's not aiming.
So it doesn't say that I can't spread the attacks when people are in melee, so I'm going to spread the attacks and do one attack against each of you. That's Miss Gabrielle and Miss Wilhelma and Mr. Azurath. So we'll go with Miss Wilhelma first. Now, if you have ganging up, it doesn't equal each other out, does it?
What?
So at the moment, Miss Wilhelma has 3 spiders fighting her, and Mr. Azurath has 2 spiders fighting him. But because they're ganging up on the big spider, does that equal out to flats?
I think that's up to you. I can try and find gang up, but gang up's really annoying in this system. It's like it's only shown up on 1+10, and that's how I found it. Where it's like you're attacking someone you outnumber 2 to 1.
So I'll have it stand then that it doesn't equal each other out. So you two will still get your +10 for ganging up on the big spider, but then they will get their bonuses for ganging up against you. So for Mr. Azorov, that is just a +10. The big spider hits. Would you like to parry?
Aye. Shield.
If you got parrying, you really need to get a buckler.
As
Or a
its
parrying
leg
dagger.
smashes against Azorov, and he skillfully smashes back with his shield, its fangs come for you, Miss Wilhelma. Would you like to parry?
Defensive was +10, right?
If you click the tab, so if you look at your weapon, it says impact and defensive. So you click the defensive,
Alright.
and then you click parry.
In the event for some reason you had a weird ranged weapon, yeah, it would.
It bites down, causing 8 damage.
To the
Damn it, Duka.
body, that is actually only 3 damage.
Cool. That's good to hear.
Suddenly poison.
Now, please roll me. Do a toughness test, please.
I hate being me.
Apparently, I cannot roll for shit today.
Would you like to roll one? Actually, no, I'll do it. Motherfucker, you're paralyzed for 10 rounds.
What?
Ah, shit.
Ooh.
This is giant spiders. At least it's not rats that kill us.
Mr. Azurov, as you hear a squeal of pain come from Miss Wilhelma, you see the monster's fangs dig in, punching through her armor, and she goes stiff, and her face goes blank but almost to a stare, and almost locked in that shriek of pain.
Well, all my spirits are going bye-bye.
Azurov? Will you not save Miss Wilhelma?
Oh wait, it bit me, and then it would be my turn, right?
No, it's
It's-
your turn after Azurov's.
So, what would I need to do to save it?
You need to kill
Kill
it.
everything.
Yeah, kill everything.
Oh, and kill everything. Okay, double attack on the fucking spider, the
Okay.
giant one.
You don't get a +10 for ganging up anymore. You do get a +10 for its size.
Okay, then add a +10. The +10 to both of those. Doesn't matter. I hit both of them already.
Okay, it is going to try and parry one of them. It parries the first one to the right arm. And
It takes 10 damage.
As you chop into its left arm, you see part of the arm fly away, cleaved from the rest of the spider. Ooze and pus starts coming out of the wound. The spider rears up, letting go of Miss Wilhelma as she drops rigid to the floor. It's in pain. It's hurting. But not dead yet. Miss Wilhelma, knock 1 off the timer.
That still makes it 9 because I could not put it at 10.
Oh well. Now then, it's my turn to attack. I only get one attack. Aim and attack. We get gang up, don't we?
Yes, you do, because there's 2 on 1. Okay, the small spiders cannot dodge, so roll me some damage. You did remember the -10, yeah?
Yeah, it's why I rolled with only +10.
Ah, good
Because
stuff.
I aim and hit. I rolled shit.
The spider dodges out of the way of your blow, but you trap some of its legs and take off the tips, but it just reels back and has a little tear come down its furry face.
You've got to really hate that throwing weapons only do negative. Don't like actually hate it, it's just, yeah. All my weapons do negative strength bonus. Like negative, strength bonus, negative damage.
I mean, my rapier also does negative damage.
If it's on -1.
Still.
Miss Lysiara. Ooh. Wow.
Oh shit.
Okay. So firstly, we've got two
Holy.
5s. So
Firstly,
An Ulrich.
so I'm gonna I'm gonna use 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, and that's another 6 here, and another 6 here, and all the other ones are directed at the big spider.
okay. So
But however, ooh,
You usually get hit with a chaos manifestation.
roll again.
I did the damage calculation.
GM page 181. You choose the table. Anything that can happen happens.
Ah shit.
hang on. So you went up to the next table, and then you went.
No. I rolled a 90, which means I roll on this same table. And actually, wait.
If you rolled a 90,
Oh, my closest sibling, living relative, suffers the resulting effect regardless of how far away he is. So nothing happens to me, but my sister back in Athel Lauren is gonna have something happen to her.
Poor person.
You can pick so long as it is in the unlucky, I think.
and then you rolled a 97.
Yeah, which you pick any result from this chart or make up a compatible minor effect. I'm gonna receive some angry letters.
I'm going to have some fun. Cool. Okay.
Remember,
Oh,
it's a
God.
minor chaos manifestation only.
I will remember that. So, as your
How many? I killed 5 little spiders, right? Yeah.
yes, so as Miss Wilhelma hits the floor, Mr. Azuraf charges in, trying to break the spider's grip. It reels back as Mr. Billy Bob fires a shot. Miss Lysiara focuses on an inner power, reaching into the winds of magic. She conjures up a blasting flame that turns and fires out. Individual flames striking the spiders, turning them into sizzling, scorched bodies, before the remaining loop round and impact the giant spider from all degrees. Mr. Azuraf, as you chop away at the giant spider, you see it rear back as it is engulfed in flames. You're sure you see some of the fireballs shoot into its already open wounds. And you see from those wounds dribbling out liquid fluids of some kind. As it crumples into nothingness. It is torched beyond any hope of reclaiming any trophies from it. It is obliterated.
I tried to chop the head off still.
Into ash.
I still tried to chop the head off while it is on fire.
You overkilled it
If I
by
can.
quite a large... No. No.
That's
You overkilled it by a ridiculous amount.
I mean, most of those did hit the legs.
True.
Only one of them hit it in the head.
If I spent a fortune point, may I have saved the head? This is important.
We get paid.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go that overboard.
I'm asking this: if I just spend one of my my fortune points here, can I have saved the head?
I'll tell you what. If every character uses a fortune point, you
Which
can
I
hack.
cannot
You
do.
can hack off the head. It will be singed and scorched.
Hey, we have a story.
There'll be no hope of claiming anything else off of it, but you will
Amen.
have the head.
We
So,
just need the head to
as
have
long
the
as
story.
if you're Miss Wilhelma, as you're already at 0, it's fine. But
Yeah, I'll spend the
yeah,
fortune.
everyone will need to spend one.
I'm unfortunately also at 0, but I would have spent otherwise.
No, that's fine. 2 characters at 0. That's
I'm now at 0, having just spent a fortune.
Yeah, me too. Ready, Bob? Spending a fortune too?
Duca?
Hello, sorry.
Are you spending a fortune? This is said that if all players still have fortune point left spend their fortune points, we can save the spider's head, so we have a trophy to bring back to the big game hunter.
I'll spend a fortune, sure.
All right.
as
So with the power of 3 fortunes spent at once, I chop off his head before this gets burned off.
as the spider rears up and is engulfed in flames, it tries to leap out of the fire. It jumps as hard as it can, straight into a stalactite, chopping off its neck. It falls down, and Azurif quickly swings his axe and removes the last of the skin and viscera and muscle connecting. As the head drops, the body goes up in flames. So, the itty bitty little spiders. I'm not even going to bother making you carry on with this. They're not a problem for you guys to deal with. So you quickly dispatch the remaining ones that are in combat. At least you notice that a couple try to scuttle off. One of them, you have a feeling, is definitely still around. And you are out of combat.
I think I only fired my bow once, so I only need to roll 1d2.
I think I need to roll 42.
Got my arrow back.
Sure.
And Billy Bob lost 3.
What did people lose? Arrows.
Arrows are expensive.
As the
Yeah, I know.
adrenaline leaves, you begin becoming more accustomed to the room around you, and
I
You
just
notice Wilhelma on the floor, all of you.
Aye, fuck. Okay. Do
I'm
I have
on
a healing
it.
poultice on me?
You can't do anything with healing poultice. You have to have heal.
I think I have heal. Let me check.
But
I have heal trained.
what's your roll for
Would-
heal?
36.
Let me think.
I'm better.
Okay.
Miss Lysiara, last time you, I believe you did a nature roll to understand the spiders, and you knew that the small ones wouldn't have venom in them. These are
Yep.
spiders that are practically native to the forests of. Is it Athla Warren, or is that? No, that's bloody the Hobbit, I think.
No, Athelorn is the holy forest of the
I s-
Wood Elves.
Ah, okay,
Yes.
I was right. You know
So I'm
of
taking
these
advantage of
creatures.
the fact she's paralyzed.
You've had hunters who have been bitten by these spiders before. You know that it is a paralyzing toxin. She is not in any immediate danger. After a certain amount of time, once the immune system can kick it back out, she'll regain her movement again.
Don't worry about Wilhelma. She's going to be fine.
That's
The
not what I'm worried
paralyzing,
about.
the paralyzing agent is going to clear out of her system soon. It does not provide any
That's not
real
what
danger
I'm
to
worrying
her.
about. This place is disgusting, and I'm going to clean the wound while she's paralyzed so she can't spasm.
Cool.
And then roll heal to try and heal her.
Brilliant.
So, how injured is Wilhelma?
11 out of 14.
So she's still lightly wounded.
Because she's got more. She's got more than. Actually, she's got 3 wounds left, right?
No, she's got 11
No,
out
no,
of
Oh,
I
14.
have
okay.
11
She's taken
left.
3 damage.
Okay, I just have to roll heal. I don't even need the healing poultice, I think.
No, I believe you need the healing poultice to recover wounds. I think a heal
By the
will
way-
stabilise
No.
someone.
No, if
Rosina, we forgot to post the stream.
Oh, well, happens.
as a healing poultice is if somebody's heavily injured, you can make them count as lightly injured for the test. And if you're lightly injured, you can literally just roll and heal 1d10.
So, I thought the big spider would be a bit more scarier than this.
Yeah, back 2 wounds,
Yay, 2 wounds.
and then you'll heal 1 wound over the course of the next day.
I've just got the hit now. I'm just looking at it like, and then I just look at Lucia like, are you lucky I got that off before it burned to cinders like the rest of the thing?
Azureth, you notice there is something oozing coming out of the back of the spider's neck.
Ay, crap, I'm being covered in ichor.
Well, it's good that we're not streaming because we'd get demonetized for you saying nigger.
Is it ichor?
But they both sound pretty
Oh,
bad.
does she know just who?
Definitely will now.
ICHOR. Ichor.
Just seeing you said it though, so
Yep.
now
Yeah,
do
either way.
Uh,
Also,
well, sorry about that, Azureth, but I did see Wilhelma get bitten, and well, to be honest,
Oh,
I
yeah.
cried.
You also stole my kill. You were all good.
That was my...
I don't know how long until the paralysis wears off.
So it's
about a
10
minute.
turns. Every turn is 12 seconds, I believe. 10 seconds.
So, like, the moment when I'm regaining enough muscle control to speak, I'm gonna be like, yeah, definitely not fucking scary, you little shit.
I mean, you're probably still kind of screaming or trying to scream. I did just pour alcohol on your wounds. Do I need to use? Is it 2 alcohol? Because 2 wounds per alcohol.
No, she only took 1 wound. I'm not going to count the the different fangs as different wounds. It was one attack that brought it down. So.
Oh, okay. Because I thought it was like, I actually thought it was along the lines of, if the amount of damage, like wounds you actually lost, I didn't realize it was attacks.
No, it'd be attacks. So if a slash goes down and opens you up, there's only one big cut.
Okay,
I
so I
might
got 5
say,
files there.
like, if I take one of you down with an Oryx Fury, I might say, yeah, put 2 on. That's a big wound that opened you up in one hit. But for something like that, no, it's just 1. You could easily take the vial and just pour a little in both holes because they're puncture marks. As you have the time to look around the room, you notice firstly in the corner over here, you see that there are egg sacs in some sort of oozing gelatinous material.
Let's Yara, come burn these.
I'm actually gonna check if these are just eggs.
Yes, they're just some are open, some
Can
are
I-
still. You can, as the light moves behind them, you can almost see some of the spider embryos just twitch and move.
Is the using natural? Do I have to roll something?
I'll give you your last nature roll for spiders. This is a perfectly natural part of spider egg development.
How far away from a settlement is this cave?
A long way. It's not. It's by all
Well-
means. It's a few days' travel.
Okay. Well, Gabriel, we're technically... I'm not gonna kill defenseless little embryos just because
I burn
they
them.
exist.
We do not want to risk them getting on the road.
Technically, this is their land, not ours. Gabriel, if you want to burn them, go ahead. I will not like it because, well, we're burning unnecessarily things that belong to nature. But go ahead. If that's your wish, I cannot stop you from murdering innocent little babies.
There's innocent, and then there's giant spiders.
Which are only acting as they naturally would to anything that invaded their, well,
And
cave.
that's why they die. Because I act as the correct response. We'd not want to risk somebody stumbling in this cave for shelter and them dying.
Suit yourself, Gabriel.
And then I'll do whatever I need to do to light a fire and burn them. Which, if that involves using up a bottle or 2 of spirits, I'll use up a bottle or 2 of spirits. And then,
Sure,
if the,
you could make essentially a Molotov and light it and throw it against some of the rocks. You look at the jelly stuff that the eggs are sat in. That does look like it would put out a fire. Like, it's very moist, very damp in here.
if that won't work, then I'll just squish all of them.
Okay, by all means, you can walk around, and it will take you, a good 15-20 minutes to just walk around and squish them all.
I'm not risking these spiders waking up in this cave being this bad again.
Meh.
One giant spider was bad enough.
Okay.
I mean, that's why you put danger signs.
There's danger signs, and then there's out in the wild where the danger signs don't last. It's just like you've gone, oh, it's fine, but keep in mind, it is near a road, because we came here before.
I mean, it's far, far away from any city, so it's fine. At least Luciara's mine.
You spent a day and a half travelling here, off the road. You went into the woods on an old trail.
Oh, I thought we came down. Oh, it's on an old trail. I thought we came down here on a trail before, and that wasn't like a super old trail.
There's no villages in this area. This is in the forest.
I'm still killing the spiders. I don't want to risk getting ambushed when I sleep.
Okay.
Plus, if I kill these ones, they're just going to have more movement anyway. So let's have more move in when these ones are dead.
Fair enough. As Gabrielle starts squashing the spider eggs, there's a audible pop as she stomps down. Mr. Billy Bob, you notice that there is definitely a another chest in the cave. Miss Lysiara notices it too.
I'll approach it.
You can roll a perception test.
I can, yeah.
This appears to be. It appears to be not actually spider poo. It appears to be bat shit. This is the stuff that you collected for the Belisarius. There doesn't appear to be anything special about it. As you look down at the chest, Billy Bob, this is the same style of chest as the one that you guys moved to the front of the cave.
Mm. Who has the key currently, or is it in the cart?
Oh, sorry. No. This is a different style. Sorry, got that wrong. This is a different style chest. Whereas the last chest definitely had a locker, like a chest that would carry the tithes of the taxes of a town. In many respects, this chest looks far more naval in theme. Like it has the top of it has two drops in the top of the chest, and it has carvings of ships doing battle with monstrous sea creatures, and it definitely seems to be a fine carvemanship, but the ironwork, the metalwork on there is definitely rusting and not nearly as fine as it used to be.
Breaking open the lock, or is it already open?
It does have a lock on there. The padlock
I
is
think
still
we have keys.
locked tight. I believe Miss Lysiara has the keys, I think.
Yeah, we bought 2 keys, but I don't know if they're with me or if they're in the car.
They don't weigh that much, so I'd probably imagine they might be with you.
Okay. Then,
Say they're not with you, they're with one of us.
well, Billy Bob, you want to open the chest here near the dead spiders and the poop, or do you want to open it outside?
And then I'll like try and pick it up and take it outside. If I can't, then I'll just be like, and then just go outside myself.
You will need 2 people to carry it, like the last one.
Oh.
It is quite heavy.
I'll help if I can. I don't know if I can, but I'll try.
Sure, yeah, any 2 characters can lift it. Mr. Azurif, you're carrying the head, yes?
Yeah.
It weighs about £15. It's very heavy. It has for whatever reason, the head seems to have less gelatinous goo in it, and it's more carapace and armor, and it does weigh quite a bit. You don't have any wounds, do you?
I have not taken any damage, no.
Okay. You notice this weird gunk on your clothing, wherever the head kind of, if you swing it as you carry it, if you're holding it with 2 hands, however you're carrying it, wherever it is, there's some weird gunk that appears to have come out of its neck. So, you carry the chest back to the entrance. That was much further than I wanted to zoom out. So if you want to move your characters, actually I'll do it. I shall group move you. Hopefully. Some of you may have teleported into a wall. I will sort that out now.
I think I'm in the void. No, wait, there.
God damn it, not again. It is not funny.
So, as you make your way out of the cave with your loot in tow, Miss Lyciara, yes, Miss Lyciara, as you leave, you have a feeling, and you look round, and there's one tiny spider sat next to a stalactite, and it almost looks like it's waving its mandible at you, one of its legs, in anger and fury.
I'm gonna let Lucas live.
You
I'm
almost,
not gonna mention Lucas to anyone.
you almost feel as if the spider will remember this.
I mean, at least I didn't murder all his infant brothers.
They've eaten each other anyway. I did them a favor. Seriously, spiders eat each other.
As you make your way back outside, the natural light making you wince as it breaks into the cave, you see one chest and a small pile of gold already waiting for you. Who opens the chest?
Okay, just in case this thing is bloody just trapped or something, I'll open it.
Okay.
If you want, I can always open it.
Which one are you going to open first, Azurif? The one you got last time or the one you got today?
The one we got last time.
Okay. So you take the key off Miss Lyciara, and you... This is quite a fine chest. It has almost a dwarven-like make to it, and there's a bit of a jolt of excitement. You put the key in and turn it, and open the chest. Make me an agility test.
There.
You are hit with a dart.
I expected this shit.
And
I accidentally rolled twice. Oops.
and
I'll
you go
open
stiff
the next one.
and fall to the side.
Where did it hit me?
It's an automatic. If you don't dodge, it hits you. You are paralysed for 4 turns.
If it hits me in the fucking chest, I have a chest plate, chainmail, and leather.
Well, I imagine it's designed so when you open it, it shoots you in the neck or the face.
It's a magic dart.
I have a chain coif.
It's a very thin
Literally-
dart. It's a very, very thin dart.
It's a
Your
GM.
face, no.
It's a GM
You were
Fiat
paralysed. You were paralysed for 40 seconds. Because if we do 10 seconds a turn.
I should have seen this coming.
Well, Azurif, want me to open the next one?
No, I do the next one too. There we go. I can
Azurif, don't open it, just unlock it and step away from the chest, please.
Actually, sorry, Azurif, can you roll me a toughness test? Because there's still a toughness test in order to...
They're paralyzed.
So, yeah. it will
Yeah,
paralyse.
I'll-
Why don't
While he's down, I will unlock the next chest.
Why don't
Step
we
out of
have?
the way, aim the chest towards a wall. Concentrate on cast this.
You open the second chest, and there's
I
almost
was
like a
saying-
release of gas, like a... But it doesn't seem to... Like, you step well back, and you open it, you know, with your dagger, and there's no traps in there. As you look at the chest itself, it almost looks as if it had a spring to open, but it had a bit of cloth, a bit of leather that had rotted over time. And you look inside and you can see that there's some rotten leather bags. Perhaps that made the tss. So, inside the chest over the bridge, you find a silver armband. I will actually just print and copy this into
Once it's printed and copied, I'll start inserting all into the card. Although we have managed to completely fill the card in terms of basic things. Oh, more gemstones.
I take an interest in the earrings and the armband. And any red gemstones that we
you
find without doing
find
that.
a amulet made out of copper. In the second chest.
Second chest, I will open again, facing towards the wall and with a
Oh
spell.
no, so
so
the first chest was Azurif's chest. That's the one that fired the dart out. The one with the armband of silver, earrings of silver. The second chest was the one that hissed, releasing of some sort of gas.
Oh, yeah, because I was going to open the second one with move. I would just open the unlock it, move away, and open with the spell, so nobody gets hurt.
I mean, you
Okay.
kept kind of me trying to say that why don't we just use Billy Bob?
So the in Azurif's chest, you would also see that there's a small dart trap of some description. It's very well made. You believe you may be able to recover it, possibly. It would definitely take a skill test.
I guess we're finished.
And in the second chest, you find a gold ring, a necklace with silver and a gemstone. You also find amber, jade, a cut onyx stone, a pearl, 141 gold coins, and a candle? You're not too sure about the candle.
Is it a special candle?
Well, it's a candle in an old box.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to leave. I'm 100 XP.
Yes, 100 XP. And that is where we'll end the session off, because your one character who might know what this is leaving. So, yes, that is where we'll end this episode off. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Sadly, I didn't get to burn any fate points like I was hoping, fortune points, whatever they're called. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you look forward to the next episode. So take care, everyone, and as always, bye-bye for now.